YouTube? It is your boy GZTV. As always, we are here to talk NBA basketball. Tuesday, April 29th, we had some more first round series. 2 series ended. 2 series are still going strong 3-2. We're going to talk about one of the series that are over and one of the series that are 3-2. I don't care to talk Magic Celtics. I don't care to talk Clippers Nuggets because that game was kind of a waste. Let's get into it, man. Bucks and Pacers, man. This is the main event of the night. This is the craziest. This is a crazy playoff game. And a lot of people, there's discourse on Twitter of people being like, what are people? Oh, my fucking drawstring was on my shirt. My bad. People are saying, oh, the playoffs are boring. It's all like 3-1, 4-1 series and all that stuff. If you actually watch these games, that's my Stanley, you would not agree. If you actually watch the games, if you actually watch some of these series, these are very interesting games, and this is an example of that. Tyrese Haliburton and the Pacers eliminate the Bucks from the playoffs, closing OT with an 8-0 run. They win by a point. Tyrese Haliburton thought he let the Indiana Pacers down in the fourth quarter, and then he comes it back. He wins it. Gary Trent Jr. fumbles the ball. Everything kind of just comes crashing down for the Milwaukee Bucks, and man, oh man, would you look at that. The 6th seed Indiana Pacers, or no, they're the favorites in the series. Never mind. I guess the favorites 1 and 5, which they're only 2-game favorites. Like, they realistically should have just won this in 6, but they won it in 5. 13-0 start for the Bucks to begin the game. Giannis brought the power to this game. He really brought his all. It's a closeout game. But, this is crazy. Just the extracurriculars that happened after the game were kind of wild. Tyrese Haliburton's dad, Benedict Mathurin, was getting into his face, and you gotta feel for Giannis. Seriously, he did win a championship back before the bubble, 2019, but wow, it sucks. People are getting in your face, and you're having an amazing series. I don't really understand it. 30, 20, and 13 for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and you have people taunting after the game, and Haliburton said he doesn't support his dad doing that, but very intense exchange. I don't know what the hell Tyrese's dad, what the HellyBurton was doing, what he was thinking by doing that. But improbable OT comeback. They eliminate the Bucks, shouts the Pacers, they get it done. Watch out, Cavs fans. You got a pretty tough opponent coming in the second round. And I'm telling you guys right now, these two 4 matchups, like in the second round for both the Thunder these 1-4 matchups in the second round for both the Thunder and the Cavs here, they're going to get tough. Obviously looking at the box score, what happened, 30 points, 13 assists, 20 rebounds for Giannis. Incredible performance. He shot 50% from 3. Bobby Portis put up 14 points, 10 rebounds. He shot 40% from 3. And man, people are going to talk shit about Gary Trent Jr. kind of fumbling the game away. The guy had 33 points, and he had a really good playoff series. Easily the best 5-game stretch probably of his career, and we're talking about the playoffs here. I think the Bucks played a really good game for who they had on the court. It's just, obviously they could have, they could have got a little more help off the bench for sure. I definitely think guys like Jericho Sims could have came in and made a little bit more of an impact. I don't know. They're not a very deep team, per se, without Damian Lillard. They had Kuzma and Lopez coming off the bench, which was weird, but, it worked in the rotation. They had a very weird lineup out there tonight. Not having Damian Lillard and all that stuff, it's obviously hurt this team. But you look at the Pacers, you get 19 points, 12 rebounds for Aaron Nesmith. He played really good. He shot 50% from 3. 21 points for Miles Turner, who also shot 50% from 3. 26 points for Haliburton. Not the greatest shooting splits, but man, when it came down the stretch and when it mattered, he put the ball in the bucket. So shout out to the Pacers for getting this victory and going to the second round. That's definitely a team I can root for, as they're not playing my Celtics just yet. So that's a team I'm probably going to root for to beat the Cavs next round. They're awesome. Really fun team to watch. Let's get here into the Pistons and the Knicks. The Pistons beat the Knicks by 3 in Game 5. They stay alive in this first round series, and very impressively so. Like, some people would have damn near said they would have lost in 4 or 5, and they're taking this to a Game 6. Obviously, it's in the Garden, but hey, it's in Detroit. That's actually good for them, I think. I think it is in Detroit, but the players the Pistons put together to turn a 14-win team into a playoff squad aren't ready to split up for the summer, man. They're putting in the work. They fend them off. They force a Game 6. Just this young grit, this young fight from this team is awesome. I've loved watching them throughout this playoffs. They hang on. They stave off elimination. Just really good basketball here. Jalen Duren hit some tough shots. He took some tough shots. Or he hit tough shots. He took some tough, actual shots to his body. This was a very grueling, very physical playoff game. And again, that's what a lot of people like. Obviously, you don't want people to get hurt, but there you have it. Mitchell Robinson hit some tough shots for the Knicks. He's been kind of showing up recently, but obviously to no avail in this case. You look at the Detroit Pistons, 22 points for it's Osar. Osar plays for the Pistons. 22 points for him. He shot 80%. He had a very efficient performance. Him and his brother are really coming into their own in this league. 24 points for Cade Cunningham. Those two, it's really all it took to just lead the way. Obviously, great rebounding for guys like Jalen Duren, and they had Tobias Harris, Dennis Schroeder, Malik Beasley as always the supporting pieces. But those two really put on a show. And honestly, as a team effort, the Knicks had a pretty bad shooting night splits-wise, but they had a couple guys. Cat had 17 points, 11 rebounds. He shot 50% from three. 13 points, 11 rebounds off the bench for Mitchell Robinson. It does kind of come down to a bench issue. Maybe you need Cam Payne to play a little better when guys like Jalen Brunson are kind of struggling shooting. I'm not going to really put this game on anyone. I think the Pistons genuinely just played a pretty good game of basketball, pretty simplistic game of basketball, and they were able to get the win. So shout out to the Pistons. We have a Game 6 there. That series isn't over. Speaking of other series that aren't over, Wednesday, April 30th, we have an absolutely phenomenal night of basketball. Warriors, Rockets, Timberwolves, Lakers. Steph Curry up 3-1, LeBron James down 3-1-3. So, it's going to get good. Grab your popcorn. Tomorrow's games are going to be very, very good. A lot of series are kind of closing down here. We're just going to have to see how many more games we have to play in the first round, how many more nights of the first round we're going to have, but it's been a pretty good one so far. We have a couple of series that are really shaping out. Clippers, Nuggets, Pistons, Knicks especially. Those are really shaping out to be classics. And can the Rockets bounce back and beat the Warriors? I think so. I think in a very close game, I think the Rockets could force a Game 6 here. Timberwolves, Lakers. I think the Lakers make a statement here and beat the shit out of the Timberwolves. Now, do they win the series in general? No, but I think LeBron and Luka down 3-1 back against the wall. We've seen LeBron in that situation before. I think they're going to come out swinging, and it's going to be really fun to watch. It's going to be some legendary stuff. Can't wait to catch you guys tomorrow. If either one of those games, if both of those games, whatever, if they're good games, you can catch me on the channel. I will be talking about them as always. Playoff basketball up until, June, July when the season ends. We still got 2 or 3 months of basketball left, boys. You don't want to miss it. Click the noti bell for when I go live so you guys don't miss the live stream.